What up, Pandudes? Peter von Panda here. Hey, bought myself this watch. It's a Dr. Hob, or Dr. Hob, men and women, stainless steel, luxury, analog quartz, sports wristwatch in white. And I just saw it on Amazon and thought I'd buy it because it wasn't expensive. Under 10 bucks. So another one of these cheap watches. I know some of you guys love it. Some of you guys hate it. But you know what I'm here to do is to be totally, totally polarizing. Wokai, not Mogwai. Wokai, stainless steel, Japanese movement, 10 atmospheres, water resistant, just a pressed on stainless steel back there. You can see here, it's kind of this, like two pie tins pressed together kind of case. It's actually pretty unique. I haven't really seen a case in this shape for a long time. As you can see, pretty decent finish. It looks like it's a polished finish. Pretty small little crown here, and but knurled, but it's a very small. I'm going to have to use my fingernails to try to get in on it. And here's where the dial is kind of crazy looking. So let me see if I can pull that out there and get this thing working. Okay, so there you go. So you've got the minute hand in red on this outer ring. You've got the hour hand in black on this inner ring. And then on the innermost ring, I think that's your seconds hand. So I think now, if we push it in here, I actually don't know if it's running. Oh yeah, so okay. So minutes, hours, and that is definitely your seconds. And you can see it ticking away there. Everything is white. There is a couple sheens of white on there. You can kind of see it as I go back and forth here. We've got the minutes, 35, 40, 45, marked on this outer chapter ring here. And then it drops in like a crater, a very steep angle, to create a bowl effect where these time rings are. So instead of hands, it's spinning a full disc, which I'm assuming are kind of some sort of plastic and have to be pretty light, because spinning hands is not, super easy. In fact, batteries and quartz movements will eventually give up the ghost. So to spin a full disc, I would think would even be harder. So it must be really thin, must be light. And then those arrows are just painted on there. But, it's just a cool, different look. And then on that outer chapter ring here, you can see there are hash marks for the 5 minute increments or the 1 hour increments, depending on what you're looking at. So that's what you got going on there. So it's like a silicone white band to match that white face. And the color match is pretty good. It might not look like that on camera, but it's like, white plastic matches white silicone pretty well. But you can see here, they're pretty aggressively curved. And then they have kind of this texturing, this checkerboard texturing on the backside, which does make it, pretty grippy. I'm pretty impressed with that. Pretty thin little, sheet metal buckle right there, and a couple of straps here to hold things down. I think this one is actually supposed to be on that side of these little stops. Then that one would be up there. And so, if we put it on, I don't think this thing is very big. And you can see here, the way they mold the plastic, there's actually the holes even need to be punched out when you put the watch on. So if I put the tang through there on the hole that you're going to use, the first time you pop it through, it's going to have to break through on its own. But the watch is pretty small. Smaller than I would generally kind of wear. It's 40 millimeters, and this is what it looks like on the wrist. I would say it's kind of modern and whimsical. You've got to kind of have an outfit for it, your spring sundress or something like that. So, be probably a good time to put this on. I think this would work very well on a woman's wrist, because I'd kind of, classify it as cute. Not studly, but it's just cool, kind of modern design. I just wanted to check it out. I thought I'd do that. Certainly you could call it unisex, but I think this would be perfect for a lady. So anyway, let's get to some good news. As I promised, let's give some stuff away. So, this little cheap watch I'll give away. All you have to do is to qualify for the giveaway is like the video. So go ahead and do that now. Click like. All right, now subscribe to the channel. Just hit subscribe. And if you've done that, the last thing you have to do is just comment below. Any comment will do. Just somewhere in the comment, put the country that you live in, because right now this giveaway is only going to be open to people in the US and in Canada. And so when I pick a random commenter on March 18th, 2017, which is going to be a Saturday, when I pick a random commenter, I'm going to read your comment and just make sure that you live in the US or Canada so that I can get it shipped off to you. Because if I look at your comment and it doesn't say either US or Canada, if it says something like Uzbekistan, I'm going to be like, oh, man, I wish I could send it to you, but I can't. Can't afford to ship it overseas like that. So there you have it. The DR Hub Modern White Wristwatch. Peter von Panda, out!